Okay, so we have the red Isengard player, Andy Brandy, who is the loser of the previous game, versus the blue Goblin player,
Now is the time to show our quality.
the winner of the previous game. I think you guys missed the channel points, it seems like. 2 tunnels coming up for the Goblins, and the Isengard opening with double furnace. If your main language is German, does it mean easy to learn English? I don't think so. I think it's not easy, but I think it's easy for everybody who wants to learn it, right? I believe I wanted to learn English desperately because I want to watch English movies, films, all of that stuff. I don't want to wait for the German translation every single time. And for that reason, I wanted to learn it. And actually, BFME games have been a quite helpful asset on my way learning English, because you got to, that's why I love BFME games, because there are not many people playing these games nowadays, but I think there are plenty of people from plenty of different countries. So I think in a world championship, we had like 37 different countries participating in this event, and you also get to know the cultures, the languages, you meet people from Poland, from Holland, from Turkey, from Czech Republic, for example, from Spain. It's a good and easy way to be connected because it's not too big, but it's not too small either. So I like that, BFME games help me to learn English too. So Warp Pit opening into the Uruk Pit right after for Isengard. And we have 2-3 tunnels into the Goblin Cave number 1 for the Goblin player Ectelion. Tunnel number 4 building up a bit more forward. And again, the Tainted Land floor, which you can disable or enable in your pet switcher, gives you also the chance to, kind of know the range of your fortress. However, I'm not a big fan of this Tainted Land design because this are looking way too similar, while Man faction, Elven faction, or Dwarven faction have more their unique floors. The evil factions like Goblins, Mordor, and Isengard, they are looking quite similar with the dark, blackish, Tainted Land design. Alright, so let's go. The Goblin Warriors. Do you prefer watching Lord of the Rings series in English, Turkish, or German? Actually, I watched the Lord of the Rings series in English, but Lord of the Rings trilogy I was watching in German. Germans, they are actually very good translators, Like, I'm telling you, when you watch few English series in German translation, they are very good in those translating and fitting voices in. So I'm telling you,
represent the men of Gondor.
You would assume that this is the real voice of the person. That's how they are making it fit to the person, Jan, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Cave beds will be used for scouting. Warp pit, level 1. Getting into level 2. Brandy Brand, thanks for the primers for 19 months. My man, thank you so much for the huge support.
Brand just resubscribed for 19 months. Ahoy, beyond BFME young golem.
Thank you so much, appreciate it. German voice of Saruman. Saruman's real voice is also Christopher Lee, dude. Like, I think Saruman's real voice is quite impressive. The time when he was like talking, we shall join with him, Gandalf. We shall join with Sauron. That would be wise, my friend. Or when he was sitting on the Orthanc and then having this speech to summon those, lightnings to destroy the Fellowship when they were trying to, pass through the Moria. Rest in peace, Christopher Lee. Okay, he's creeping this uncontested with the Uruk Pikeman. And also this one. So Isengard is creeping quite a lot, literally for free. The spiderlings in the meantime are being used for harassment, 2 of them, chunking the building and forcing any branches to demolish it. But I think it's okay. So if you get 2 creeps and you lose only 1 furnace in exchange, I think that's fine. Because it's all about math, right? You gain more than you lose. It's fine. But during all this time, the goblins are pretty much untouched. And he has not lost anything yet in this game. The Warg Riders, you should be careful. You don't want to trample too deep, because then you get slowed down and the poison damage will wreck you. But for now, he's fine. 2 Goblin Caves, Spider Pit level 1. You needed to get to level 2 for the Spider Riders. Here, he's gonna lose a lot of the Spiderlings, and it's kind of debatable if it's worth or not. I think you should just disengage whenever you need to. Overcommitting is a bad sign, you know? Imagine what AI will be able to do for translating and dubbing of movies in a couple of years. I think that's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, when you think about this, you know, you watch films from like 1999. For example, you are watching Matrix, the first Matrix movie ever. It already explains you what the AI could do, right? Because I believe we as humans are relying way too much on machines nowadays already. Like, imagine you have like how many electronical devices you have at your home, right? Internet, PC, laptop, tablet, phone, this and that. Like, legit, you in modern countries at least, devices and AI and computers are a big part of your routine in your daily work or life. And we need them. They don't need us, to be honest with you, you know? I don't like it that AI can think, act, and react, and learn and educate. Imagine AI waking up one day. I mean, it's not sleeping, but imagine it's like, I don't need humans. Let's destroy humans. Let's destroy humanity. What are we gonna do about this? So 450 command points against 550. Andy is doing good in this game with the Isengard faction. War Guiders, Uruks, more pikemen coming from the bottom. And also around this location. I mean, turn off electricity. I don't think that's gonna fix the problem, my man. Devastation has been unlocked from Isengard too for even greater amount of money. But goblins, I mean, here's the Goblin King and even a Cave Troll, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Germans don't have electricity. No, we are actually leaving without saying a word. Ictilion has been defeated, and the score after the game number 2 is going to be 1-1. I mean, the first matchup was Dwarves against Mordor, which Mordor was able to win. Last matchup was Goblins against Isengard, which Isengard was able to win. And now we have to see the Dwarves from Ictilion versus the red Goblin player, Andy Brandy. Of course, I mean, like, the family is a motivation for you to actually wake up in the morning and go to the work, you know? Like, go the extra mile, you know, to achieve a better success so you can provide them a bit better and greater life. 2 tunnels coming up for the Goblins, into the 3rd tunnel coming up for Andy Brandy. So it's going for economical opening, I guess. And his opponent going for 2 mineshafts into the Hall of Warriors. Troll middle. Nope, there is not a troll middle. But there is a troll here and here. Oh, actually not. That's a fire drake protecting the signal fire. Which, by the way, gives you... Look at this. That's kind of crazy. It gives you 25% reduction on your spellbook reload time. Imagine this. Like, I'm pretty certain that a level 25 power point from your spellbook has like, what, 10 minutes cooldown. And 25% of that is kind of crazy, you know? Think about this. Like, I'm pretty certain that it's not very impactful on those low power points like Rallying Call or War Chant, but the more tier you have in the power points department, the more value you will get. And when you have 2 of them, you get even greater. You get 35. Holy moly. I mean, this is the fortress floors that has always been like this in BFME 2. It's something you can enable or disable in your BFME 2 pet switcher. It's nothing new. And this is for Mordor or goblins. So Spider Pits into the Goblin Cave for Andy Brandy. And Guardians of the Galaxy for the Dwarven player Ictilion, who had a good start into the game number 1, but the game number 2 he was kind of getting roasted. Legit crushed. Wrecked. And guys, please take a look into the HP of the Gollum. 12,000. It's right number. It's not 1,200, it's 12,000. So Gollum is legit the tankiest thing in this game.
An enemy has been crushed.
An enemy has been crushed, indeed. Okay, so the Rallying Call has been used. That's a nice cheese attack, which goblins are not prepared for. And I'm not sure who's gonna win the 1v1 fight between the spiderling. Oh, spiderlings are eating those guardians alive. And okay, so this is hard countering Rallying Call, by the way. Hard countering it because it will nullify leadership bonuses, which Rallying Call is. Rallying Call is a leadership. There is no buff in this scheme. Everything is a leadership. But you have different leadership tiers, like low tier armor buff, you have high tier leadership, for example. You have many different tiers. So a more expensive hero will give you a better leadership like Aragorn, and a cheaper hero like Elma will give you less. Okay. Oh, the builder, Andy. But this game, I mean, from its design, it's the most beautiful BFME vanilla game. It looks amazing. Sauron vs Gollum, I think Gollum will win. I mean, Gollum is not dealing any damage. He's not even fighting you back, but he will just, get away from you, and you will need ages to kill him. I think you need like a magic damage to kill him properly or fast. Otherwise, he can always run away from you. 25%. So Dread Visage and Cave Pets are pretty much the same. From, the Nazgûls. It's the same thing. Okay, so the builder, revenge. Oh, okay, 2 builders down in 20 seconds. Not good. Oh, Pikeman, but you need to be careful here with the spiderlings. Okay, so yes, 1, 2, 3, but the eco from dwarves is pretty much untouched. And maybe we want to see Gloin. I think Gloin is a crazy hero in this game. The Shake Foundation and the fact that you can get into level 4 in a second. Like basically you slam them one time, and from level 1 you can get to level 4 in like one swing of your axe or hammer, And then you can unlock the Shake Foundation, which can one-shot anything. It can one-shot the Goblin Cave, it can one-shot the Spider Pit, it can one-shot everything beside the fortress. It legit one-shots even a level 2 or level 3 Goblin Cave. Okay, Rallying Call is on cooldown. Now it's avoidable. Okay, but Cave Pets is on cooldown for the next 15 to 20 seconds. So that's a cooldown window the Dwarven player has to use as perfectly as he potentially can to deal the most amount of damage he possibly can, right? But the Goblin player is doing a good job body blocking, stalling, and kind of trying to buy some time before his Cave Pets will be available. Okay? 5 power points in the bank, 450 command points available for goblins, and 400 command points available for dwarves. This one is gonna be destroyed, right? Yeah, not even close, man. Dudes, when they get to hit, they hit hard and glowing. Look at this. You can also see this animation or this glow around the heroes, so it helps. I mean, it's like a tiny detail, but I think it's very good detail because it gives you the chance to keep the track where your heroes are. In a big battle, when you have like a huge army against enemy huge army, it will give you like information, but you need to zoom in to see it, right? You can't be zoomed out like this. You need to be zoomed in. And also on the water, you can see it. Alright, so we're gonna keep an eye. I wanna show you how fast this dude can level up. He has 330 melee damage with level 1. And his swing is gonna hit, look, the amount of damage. If you don't demolish this, that's why demolishing is so important. But the spiderlings going for a counter push. Okay. They're actually shredding those guardians, holy. I mean, that was the worst slam I've seen in my life. That was super delete, Okay, 7 power points almost in the bank, 450 against 300 command points only, and 8 power points in the bank. The only weakness of Gloin is the speed. He's so slow, right? He's so sloppy. But look, he's killing only goblins and getting a whole level, killing less than a whole battalion of goblin warriors, which you can one-shot, by the way. So that's what I'm trying to say. Heroes leveling up from level 1 to level 4 way faster, which gets them to the spiking point, because level 4 is what's required to unlock the Shake Foundation, which is already a massive power spike. And for that reason, you see more level 10 hero action in BFME 2. Boom, level 3. Look, you see, amount of experience is gaining. That's crazy. Oh, but this one might go down. Is Andy paying attention to the spiderlings? If he doesn't, he will lose them to the pikeman. Hopefully he does. Now, you see, they are getting one-shotted. He does now, but he lost the whole battalion, unfortunately for him. In level 4, unlock for this dude. Line has the ability now to shake the foundation. And you will see the damage it deals in a second. And guys, the thing is, when he is using the shake foundation, you see the animation coming through. And I think you can react to this by demolishing the building just in time. So at least get some money back, you know? Because the building will get destroyed. Doesn't matter if it's a tunnel or a goblin cave or a spider pit. Boom. But maybe you can kill him. Oh, nice surrounding. Big flanking. Poison. Spiderlings. Goblin warriors. Does he have heal? Yeah, he has heal. He's gonna use it. But heal is not healing up to full HP. And now he has no backup. The backup is coming now, but it might be too late. He's poisoned. He's trying to stall, but he's gonna go down to the goblin town. Alright, so unfortunate. Very unfortunate. What can I say? Because I would like to see the Shake Foundation. That again is like a cooldown window, which gives the player the chance to go for a counter push. So here's the Wildman of Thailand special summon. Remember, the Dwarven player didn't go for the battle wagons. It means there is nothing that can kill those Wildman of Thailand fast enough. And they will deal some damage. And just like in Rise of the Witch King, they have also the pillage, which means they will rob you. They will steal money from you. I think this and this, if you can destroy these two mineshafts, because each of them, look this, like level 1 gives you 50 and a level 2 gives you another 50 command points. So basically a level 2 all alone gives you 100 command points in total. And he has 3 of these. And that's why he has 300 command points only from these. So losing this 3 will cut his command points in half. And he was forced to use rebuild. Okay. So he's holding the Wildman of Thailand. The game is freezing. Hopefully it's not gonna be... Okay, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so let's see. Archer range, a bit delayed. He's gonna go for the War Chant. He's gonna do it. This and this combined. Wildman and War Chant. But he's wasting too much time. I think he should be doing it way sooner. Maybe you want to group all the army together in one piece. In one place, you know? I mean, I'm telling you guys, he has legit the chance to end this game right here and right now. Okay, Gloin is back in the business. That's gonna be the Wildman of Thailand army, killing the pikemen. And War Chant might be used. There we go. Nice. Wildmen, again, they have the pillage, right? They steal money from you when dealing damage to the buildings. Where is Gloin at? Gloin is here. He's trying to make it to this location. He will use the slam. Rebuild is on cooldown. He's gonna use slam, getting to level 5. But you can see this +2, +2, +2 in red color. That's the amount of money they are able to steal from you every time they deal damage. It's like you gain 4 because you gain 2 and you make enemy lose 2. It's like a double win-win situation, you know? And goblins are overwhelming the Dwarven faction, unlike in the films.